kind of describe what you're doing, like to give it bounce or curls or body, or give us like a little tutorial?
Well, basically, I curled. All her hair is very long. It's like this long. It's very long. So I just curled her hair with a flat iron. I started doing hair when I was 12 years old, believe it or not, in Chicago. And my grandmother did hair. She did hair until she was 91 years old. She passed when she was 93. And she was my hero. So I learned a lot from her, and I think I just had it in my blood. It was like a spiritual thing. I connected with whatever she did. She said I took an interest in hair when I was like 3 years old. So she always knew that I was gonna probably be a hairstylist, and I took on the whole career when I was like 12, and not as a hobby. I was literally doing clients, and my mother was like, "You need to charge something," and regardless of how illegal it was, my mother wanted me to have, my parents wanted me to have that mindset of this is work and you need to be rewarded for your work.
Really soft dress with kind of a feather motif, very lady.
Is about being a celebrity hairstylist. It's probably the accessibility. Just being having access to so many fun things that people always dream of being a part of. Like being backstage at the Grammys and attending the Grammys.
Carrie Hilson in a nude mesh, gorgeous Dolce & Gabbana dress with just a little bit of the stones at the waist.
The worst part is probably the hurry up and wait. It's like, you always got to get there on time, but you're waiting a long time for the principal to show up, which is not too bad. I don't deal with too many attitudes. I'm pretty much a matter-of-fact type of guy, so I try to keep myself, my personality delivered in a way where, I'm respectful, so I deserve to be respected. So I don't deal with that too much. So I don't, but it's probably the hurry up and wait part of it. And then, sometimes working with certain, magazine companies and things like that, they pay you 30 to 90 days later. You're like, where's my check? That's the worst part. In the salon, it's immediate. You get paid when they get out the chair. But the whole celebrity world is, you gotta sometimes wait 60 to 90 days for a check especially when you're dealing with different management companies, and because celebrity not often do they pay you directly, so it's always their management company or it's the magazine paying you, and that always sucks. So you gotta really be able to budget well. It's a little irritating.
I want to thank Principal Pullins for his leadership, for his kind introduction.
Working with celebrities, they may a magazine may pick up the fact that they changed their hairstyle, or it might be a new interesting trend that may have started off. I've experienced that before, but with the First Lady, her everything makes news. I mean, she is iconic within herself. She is a part of and is history in the making. And with that said, it doesn't surprise me at all that if she changed her fingernail polish, if it makes news at this point. The haircut was not really calculated. It was something that, I just felt that it would be nice and fresh, and it would make her look even more youthful than she is. She's always very young. But I just wanted to, just switch it up a little bit.
I'm going to use gloves because I have to go somewhere else and do something. Carlos, it's good to see you, sweetie. It's nice to see you. It's good to see you guys again.